Join us as we explore the story of George Cohen, a football hero who played a big part in England's World Cup win in 1966. Known for his time with Fulham, he changed how defenders played the game. But George's life had tough moments too, especially with his health later on. We'll dive into his exciting career, his brave fight with illness, and how he left a lasting mark on football. Get ready to learn about the life of a man who showed courage both on and off the football field, and whose story inspires many. Let's explore the early days of George Cohen, who was born on October 22nd, 1939 in Kensington, London, but grew up in the heart of Fulham. This area was rich with football history and was where George's love for the game started. Even though he lived nearer to Chelsea's ground, his heart was with Fulham Football Club, the team he would one day represent with pride. From a young age, George was surrounded by football. He lived close to Fulham's stadium, Craven Cottage, and as a boy, he would often sneak in to watch the games. This was not just a childhood adventure, but the beginning of a deep connection with the club. He went to school in Fulham and was a keen player in local football teams, showing early signs of his future in the sport. George's passion for football was clear from the start. He didn't just play or watch the game, he lived it. His childhood experiences in the streets and playgrounds of Fulham were the first steps on a path that would lead him to greatness in English football. Growing up in this environment, where football was a way of life, shaped George into the player and person he would become, setting the foundation for a legendary career that was deeply rooted in his local community. George Cohen's journey into the world of professional football wasn't a straightforward path. From a young age, he faced the challenges that come with pursuing a career in a highly competitive sport. Despite these obstacles, his passion and dedication to football were clear, and they eventually led him to sign with Fulham, the club that was not just in his neighbourhood, but in his heart. Starting his career at Fulham wasn't just about playing for any team, it was about representing his local community and the club he grew up admiring. At the tender age of 17, Cohen made his professional debut, stepping onto the pitch against Liverpool in March 1957. This wasn't just a game for Cohen, it was the beginning of a legendary journey with Fulham, where he would spend his entire football career. Cohen's start at Fulham was the launchpad for a career that would see him redefine the role of a full-back. Known for his exceptional pace and ability to support the attack, Cohen brought a new dimension to the full-back position. He wasn't just a defender, he was a pioneer, changing how the role was viewed and played. His attacking prowess wasn't just about aiding the forwards, but about creating a new template for how full-backs could influence the game. During his time at Fulham, Cohen became a fixture in the team's defence, consistently proving himself as a player of exceptional ability and intelligence on the field. His performances for Fulham were not just about playing well, they were about inspiring those around him and setting a standard for what it meant to be a full-back in English football. George Cohen's rise to prominence in English football is a tale of grit, skill, and a relentless drive to succeed. From his early days at Fulham, Cohen showed signs of becoming a standout player. His remarkable pace and ability to blend defence with attack quickly made him a key figure in Fulham's lineup. As Cohen established himself in Fulham's first team, his performances began to turn heads. He wasn't just a local hero, he was becoming a player of national note. His consistent displays on the pitch were instrumental in Fulham's competitive stance in the English League, helping the team to maintain a strong position and even pushing for higher honours. Cohen's excellence at club level naturally led to national recognition. His ability to perform under pressure and his adaptability on the field made him a prime candidate for the English national team. It wasn't long before England's selectors took notice. Cohen's solid defence, coupled with his knack for supporting offensive plays, made him an ideal fit for the national squad's evolving strategy, which favoured versatile and dynamic players. His contributions to Fulham and his impressive performances in the English League soon earned him a spot in the England team. Cohen's journey from a local Fulham player to representing his country on the international stage was a testament to his dedication and skill, marking him as one of the most promising and influential fullbacks of his time. George Cohen's role in the 1966 World Cup was pivotal, marking him as a national hero in English football history. As the right-back for England, Cohen's defensive skills were crucial throughout the tournament, especially in matches that led England to victory. The 1966 World Cup, held in England, was a momentous event, and Cohen was an integral part of the team coached by Alf Ramsey. Cohen's performances in the group stages were solid, contributing to England's strong defence, which was a key factor in their progression through the tournament. In the quarter-finals against Argentina, Cohen's defensive prowess was on full display. England won 1-0, but the match was tough and marked by physical play. Cohen's ability to hold off the Argentine attackers, despite their aggressive tactics, was vital in securing England's place in the semi-finals. The semi-final match against Portugal was another highlight of Cohen's World Cup journey. He played a significant role in limiting the effectiveness of Portugal's star player, Eusebio, helping England to secure a 2-1 victory. This win propelled England to the World Cup final, setting the stage for one of the most celebrated moments in English football history. In the final against West Germany, Cohen's defensive skills were again crucial. The match was intense and went into extra time after ending 2-2 in regular play. Cohen's endurance and tactical intelligence helped England to withstand the German offence and eventually win the match 4-2, securing England's first and only World Cup title. Cohen's contribution to England's 1966 World Cup victory was immense. His defensive acumen, stamina, and ability to perform under pressure were instrumental in England's success. This tournament solidified his status as a national hero and ensured his place in the annals of English football history. George Cohen's illustrious career is highlighted by his steadfast loyalty to Fulham, where he played from 1956 to 1969, and his crucial role in England's 1966 World Cup victory. At Fulham, he made 459 appearances, a testament to his significance at the club and his pioneering role as an attacking full-back. His career pinnacle was helping England to win the World Cup, earning him national hero status. Cohen's contributions were formally recognised when he was awarded an MBE in 2000, honouring his service to football. His legacy at Fulham is immortalised by a statue at Craven Cottage, unveiled in 2016 to mark 50 years since England's World Cup triumph. His footballing excellence was further acknowledged by his induction into the English Football Hall of Fame, cementing his status as a footballing legend. George Cohen's journey through football wasn't without its setbacks, the most significant being a knee injury that prematurely ended his playing career at just 29. This unfortunate event cut short what had been a standout period in English football, especially painful as he was performing at his peak. Despite this early end to his on-field activities, Cohen's influence and legacy in the sport never waned. His transition from player to coach and mentor marked a new chapter where he continued to impact the sport he loved. After hanging up his boots, Cohen didn't stray far from football. He coached Fulham's youth team and even took charge of England's under-23 side, showcasing his dedication to nurturing new talent. Beyond coaching, Cohen actively engaged in the football community, particularly with Fulham, where he remained a beloved figure. He was often seen at Craven Cottage, sharing his wealth of experience and contributing to the club's legacy. His advocacy for health issues in sports, especially concerning football-related brain injuries and cancer, highlighted his commitment to player welfare and his desire to give back to the community that had given him so much. George Cohen's life outside of football was filled with love, family, and a continuous connection to sports. He was married to Daphne for over 60 years, a testament to their strong and enduring relationship. Together, they had 2 sons, Anthony and Andrew, and George took great pride in his role as a father, instilling in his children the values of dedication and respect that he exhibited throughout his life. Cohen's family legacy extended into the world of sports through his nephew, Ben Cohen, who continued the family tradition of sporting excellence by being part of England's Rugby World Cup winning team in 2003. This remarkable achievement meant that George and Ben shared the unique distinction of both being World Cup winners, albeit in different sports, highlighting the family's extraordinary contribution to English sports history. George Cohen faced a long and tough battle with cancer, being first diagnosed in 1976. Demonstrating remarkable resilience, he was declared cancer-free in 1990. However, his health challenges continued as he later struggled with dementia, a condition affecting many former athletes. This personal health journey propelled Cohen into advocacy, pushing for greater research into the links between football and neurological diseases like dementia. His efforts highlighted concerns over the increased risk of such conditions among footballers, urging the need for the sporting world to confront and address these serious health implications proactively. George Cohen's life, marked by both sporting triumph and personal health battles, came to an end on December 23, 2022, at the age of 83. His passing, though the specific cause was not publicly disclosed, underscored the ongoing concerns about the long-term health impacts faced by former professional athletes. George Cohen's legacy in English football is significant and lasting. Known for his victory in the World Cup and his unwavering dedication to Fulham, he became a symbol of loyalty and footballing excellence. Cohen revolutionized the role of a defender, inspiring many who came after him. He will be remembered not only for his football achievements, but also for being a gentleman of the sport, admired for his character and the respectful way he conducted himself on and off the pitch.